Okay, it is the return of Skeet and Eli. This is episode 9. This is from good old Too Sassy. This is an eye-opener. You could die tomorrow, so buy the shirt, get your hair wet in the pool, ride the roller coaster, speak up for what you believe is right, spend the money, eat the ice cream, tell him that you love him, sleep until the sun wakes you up, take care of yourself, cut your hair, dance in the rain, stop eating meat, post whatever the hell you want to, get into trouble, sneak out, because tomorrow could be your last day.
Okay, so, apparently you could die tomorrow, so you should stop eating meat, and...
Was that in there?
Also...
Oh, yeah, it is. That's really random.
It's an excuse to be economically immature.
Hey, remember to get your hair wet in the pool, because you definitely were not going to do that.
You know, that's not what happens when you go into a pool. Your hair doesn't get wet.
I don't know about you. I try really hard to get my hair dry in the pool.
Every time I have a shower, my hair is wet, so I just jump over to the pool.
Sleep until the sun wakes you up, because that's not what happens normally. Like, do these people just, wake up at 2 a.m. when the sun's not out yet?
Schools. We take bullying very seriously. I'm being bullied. Schools. Sorry, we can't do anything about it unless there's proof. Kill self. Schools. This was so tragic and could have been prevented. Always reach out to us for help. We care. Alright. Well, if there is no proof of someone being bullied, then what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't just start punishing kids because someone said that they're bullying people.
This will become like the long time ago communism, where you just lock people up. You can lock up your neighbor if you call them a communist. That's essentially what this would be. You'd be like, oh, I'm being bullied because this person doesn't like me. And then they'd be like, well, guess we better just beat them with the rod until they behave.
Yep. Probably what should happen.
Definitely. I think that would fix bullying. If we bully the bullies, they'll know that bullying is bad.
Yes, that's how that works. Yeah. Also, bullying is the main proponent of people killing themselves.
Yes, there is no other factor, only bullying. The entire suicide rate around the entire world is based solely on people who have been bullied.
Yep.
This is factual. It's scientific! Oh, yes, classy. Ever had that moment when you look up from your phone and realize everyone around you is looking down at their phone? Clearly, I need to put down my phone and do something useful. Starting to really feel like an epidemic. We'll just post on Facebook about this.
Yeah. Just use your phone to post about how you're not going to use your phone. That's not ironic at all.
It's a good start.
It's definitely not virtue signaling at all. You're definitely genuine about wanting to not be on your phone.
I think this attitude is like the real epidemic. Those darn technologies, they're killing us. We're all becoming lazy and stupid. Just kidding, we were like that to begin with. Oh, yes, Tumblr made me do it. My favorite page in the entire world. I don't know. Tumblr, anything about Tumblr is just the best.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Right. Hello, friendo. How's your suffering? Is that just a standard greeting now? Or we're millennials. How else would we greet each other? Yes, because millennials just have the worst lives ever. Must
be all those world wars we keep having. I mean, everyone's convinced that World War III is happening still, so everything is just terrible. We have such a rough time, the way that we get everything we want. It's terrible. I mean, I just suffer all the time.
It's how it goes, man.
I hate that very gosh darn American argument of, I work very hard for my stuff, so you can't have it. It's two-dimensional and doesn't make sense in the real world.
Actually, that's like the only argument that makes sense in the real world.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's wrong with wanting to keep your stuff, exactly?
Yeah, I mean, when you work hard for stuff, I think that's called earning it or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah. And I like how they try to paint the American argument as being greedy or something, but they're saying, give me your stuff that you earned because that's reasons.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's not exclusively American too. I think most of humanity would agree with that logic. This happened.
She can't get mad if she knew she was going to marry her second cousin and people finding that out.
Just
what?
Exactly. I don't even have words. She can probably
What?
get mad about you posting on Facebook about it.
What the heck is it? What I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
confused.
that's fair. That's fair. I don't understand.
It's so illiterate.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that was terrible. We'd probably just leave that out. Okay. Millennials are lazy and entitled, says the boomer generation that could get full-time jobs with benefits right out of high school and afford a house and a car at 21, but selfishly destroyed that option for future generations by electing anti-tax, pro-cut trickle-downers like Ronald Reagan. Donald Reagan, too, you know. His twin brother,
Yeah.
Donald.
Yeah.
I tried.
Even though that lower taxes actually help the economy and, stuff like that, but let's just ignore that. As seen on the right of the picture, the Reaganomics actually helped the economy quite a bit.
Yeah. And then, this whole thing is just stupid. Millennials actually are lazy and entitled. It's just like the most entitled generation in a very long time. I really don't understand their argument. Like, even if the generation before us did actually do all these things wrong, that does not change the fact that we're lazy and entitled. Has nothing to do with it whatsoever. Poor Seymour. They used to be a good meme page. Now they're reduced to this nonsense.
There should be a millennial edition of Monopoly where you just go around the board paying rent, not being able to afford to buy anything. Millennial edition. Okay, that's interesting.
This totally makes sense. I mean, if you're really that poor where you literally can't buy anything, I don't know why you're paying rent. You should move back in with your parents and get on your feet, and if your parents suck, well, then I guess you're screwed. Go live on the streets. Good luck.
Probably. Just live in a cheaper apartment until you can get a raise or something, or a better job.
Yeah, that might work too, but I don't know. I mean, might as well just live on the streets. It's cheaper. Don't worry, you'll be able to afford to buy things because you won't be paying rent. This darn millennial rent, because rent was always amazing before.
To all the people saying addiction isn't a disease, it's a choice. I hope you catch a sexually transmitted choice. But that...
Where is the logic?
It is a choice.
Ah!
It is a choice.
Yes, it is. And sexually transmitted diseases are not a choice. You don't... What? Okay, it is a choice to become addicted. You choose to take something that is addictive, but it's not a choice to get a sexually transmitted disease. You don't have to have sex. Nor do you have to have sex with someone who has a sexually transmitted disease. I do not understand.
So there is a choice in whether or not you'd fall into either of those things.
Both of these are choices. Their point makes literally no sense.
Pretty great.
Just
unless they're
die.
not trying to make a point and they just want people to get diseases for saying an opinion, but
oh, that's true.
Probably not.
I'm not surprised.
They probably thought that they were super powerful and deep when they said this.
Probably. Ah, yes, the human condition. There's a part of me that doesn't care anymore, and there's another part of me that cares way too much. Pretty sure that just makes you average.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
if Skeet Eli has taught me anything, I don't care about most things, but then other things actually matter. Whoa! How crazy is that? You must be super cool and unique.
And deep and meaningful.
Yes,
and
the greatest
philosophical
insight in the entire world since Solomon himself wrote all of the Proverbs. Yes. Okay, well, that's everything.
Neat.
I hope everyone cringed 7,942 times during this video, just like I did. And
that's not a very nice wish.
That's fine. They can die. It's just humanity. And, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying.